Get daily updates directly to your inbox, plus subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Could not subscribe? Try again later. Invalid email. Nottingham Forest were knocked out of the FA Cup as they were beaten 2-1 by Hull City on a disappointing afternoon at the KCOM Stadium. More than 4,000 Reds fans had made the trip, with hopes high after seeing off Arsenal in the previous round and beating Wolves in the Championship last week, but Forest failed to put in the same kind of performance as they did on either of those occasions, with a late effort from substitute Apostolos Vellios proving not enough as goals from Jared Bowen and Dicko clinched it for the home side. Reds boss Idar Karanka had made just one change to his starting lineup from the team which beat league leaders Wolves, with Mustafa Carayol replacing the suspended Liam Bridget, and the visitors made a bright start against the Tigers, putting together some nice passing moves as they saw plenty of the ball in the early stages. Clear-cut chances, though, were in short supply, and it was Carayol who managed what turned out to be Forest's only effort at goal in the opening half-hour. The Reds winger made a good run forward, linking up with Matty Cash as he drifted in from the left side, before unleashing a well-struck, right-footed shot from range which flew just past the far post. Image. Dan Westwell. That was about as good as it got for Karanka's men. However, as Hull gradually worked their way into the game and put their opponents on the back foot, Forest had a warning in the 14th minute, when Jordan Smith had to make a smart save to deny Marcus Henriksen's low free kick. Then, just 3 minutes later, City hit the woodwork as a horrible mix-up at the back saw a poor clearance by Joe Worrell and Smith in no man's land, leaving Bowen free to attempt to lob the goalkeeper. Only the post stopped the Reds from falling behind. But it didn't stay that way for long. Barely 60 seconds in fact. A pass from Dicko found Bowen and he drove forward, this time making no mistake as he fired home in off the upright with the help of a deflection. The Tigers had their tails up after that, as it was they who applied the pressure and ended the first half strongly. Forest put in a performance the polar opposite of that at Molyneux as they struggled to get going again and looked nervy at the back. Image. Dan Westwell. An Ola Aina shot from range was comfortably caught by Smith, but with 40 minutes on the clock it was 2-0. And this one was particularly sloppy from the visitors. They failed to deal with Jackson Irvine's cross, allowing Bowen to head back across goal for Dicko to node beyond Smith. Carayol had a great chance to pull one back for the Reds just before the break, but headed narrowly wide from close range, and it took a clearance from Michael Monchian off the line just before the whistle to prevent Hull from claiming a third. Adama Diomande not quite catching the ball right from Bowen's through ball, but still asking questions of the away defense. The manager made a double substitute for the second half, bringing on Zach Clough and David Vaughan in place of Carayol and Andreas Bouchalakas in a bid to try to get back in the tie. But it was still the hosts who picked up where they left off, once again almost making it 3-0. Smith needing strong hands to push away Dicko's low effort inside the box from Bowen's pass. Image. Dan Westwell. Nevertheless, Forest were desperately close to having the deficit with 54 minutes gone, as Kieran Dowell's free kick cannoned back off the near post after the midfielder curled it in from the right-hand side. It proved to be just one of 3 efforts at goal for the Reds going into the final 20 minutes, as the traveling fans, who had made the journey in numbers, were given little to shout about at the KCOM. Smith twice kept them in the tie with less than 15 minutes to go, gathering a low strike from Will Keane and then denying the substitute again moments later, this time with his legs. And you got the impression it just wasn't going to be Forest Day as they went agonizingly close at the other end. First, Worrell forced a great save from David Marshall as his header was tipped over the bar. Then the woodwork thwarted them once more as a flicked shot from Ben Brereton struck the far post. Video loading. Video unavailable. Click to play. Tap to play. The video will start in 8. Cancel play now. However, with 2 minutes to go, they were given a lifeline when Vellios came off the bench to slam home a cross from Matty Cash and make it 2-1. It proved too little, too late, though, as the Reds could not forge another late chance to force a replay. Hull, Marshall, Aina, Mazic, Hector, Clark, Henriksen, Bowen, Stewart, Irvine, Batty 87, Diomande, Grosicki 71, Dico, Keane 63. Subs not used: McGregor, Dawson, Campbell, Tamori, Forrest, Smith, Lichage, Worrell, Monchien, Fox, Bouchalakis, Vaughan 46, Osborne, Cash, Dowell, Carriel, Clough 46, Brereton, Vellios 80. Subs not used: Henderson, Mills, McKay, Derrickwa. Attendance: 13,450. 4,014 away.